Redstone, the Boston native who turned a chain of drive-in movie theaters into a media empire, has died. Redstone was the former executive chairman of CBS and Viacom, and as WBZ's Lisa Hughes shows us, in his 97 years, he built an incredible legacy.
Sumner Redstone grew up in a Boston housing project, but went on to become a billionaire and one of the country's most powerful media moguls.
I think I'm driven to succeed.
An academic whiz, Redstone graduated from Harvard College in less than 3 years, then returned for a law degree. He joined his father's company, which ran a chain of drive-in movie theaters, and by the early 80s, he had predicted the end of an era.
I would say that by the end of the decade, the drive-in will be virtually extinct and actually a part of America's nostalgic past.
Redstone built the company into one of the largest movie theater chains in the country and pioneered the trend of the multiplex. As he was building his business, Redstone suffered a brush with death. He survived a devastating fire at Boston's Copley Hotel by hanging from a third-floor window. He suffered third-degree burns and permanent damage to his hands. In 1987, Redstone launched a hostile takeover of Viacom, which owned Showtime and MTV. It later merged with Paramount and the CBS Corporation, creating one of the world's most powerful media companies. I spoke with Redstone in 2010 after he toured the still under construction Sumner M. Redstone Emergency Department at Mass General. It was his way of giving back to those who'd helped him after the fire. Redstone told me his humble beginnings in Boston shaped his entire life and career.
The fact that I was born very poor, we didn't even have a toilet in our apartment, had a lot to do with my success. Because I didn't have the disadvantage of growing up in an affluent family.
And why would that have been a disadvantage?
Because you don't know what it is to have to work and work and work and work for every step forward you make.
Redstone later beat prostate cancer and turned his attention to philanthropy. He only stepped down as chairman of both CBS and Viacom in 2016 at the age of 93. Viacom CBS is the parent company of WBZ. Paula?